Hello. In this presentation, I will compare League of Legends according to my player motivation profile. Before I start talking about the games for my player type, I took Gladiator Ninja type from the test. Apparently, these guys are competitive and define themselves as hardcore gamers. And I am sure that both are true for my situation. Here is my motivation profile. As you can see, the action, mastery, and social aspects are significantly higher than others. I want to talk about which sub-motivations I choose from my profile. First, I want to talk about the community, because I like playing with other people more than playing alone. I like winning matches and participating in tournaments with my teammates more than finishing games and killing bosses alone. I find it more satisfying to play with my teammates, sometimes chatting, sometimes chatting, rather than silence that comes with playing alone. Another thing I like about competition in games is the ability to learn from other people I am with and against. Now, the other two motivations I want to talk about are strategy and challenge. Let's start with strategy, since it is the most dominant one. What I like about strategy is that a game wants to make a long-term plan, but at the same time I don't have to fall behind where I am now. I need to move myself and my team forward by buying the right items and being in the right place at the right time. As for the challenge side, the most important thing about challenge for me is that it can coexist with strategy, which means that in important cases, the long-term plans I make on the strategy side must be executed with personal skill and mastery. And second most important thing is that the game has an interface that tracks my development over time and has sites that can pit me against myself in every match I play. So for me the League of Legends looks like number one game to show my player type. Now let's move on to the game. First of all, we see that the damage distribution of my team is more logical at the beginning of the game. While the opposing team has 3 physical damage and 1 magic damage characters, our team is made up with 2 physical damage and 2 magic damage characters, which starts the game 1-0 ahead. The character I am playing right now is the one of the characters with different gameplay in the game. What makes the character different from other characters is that when you use your W skill, the character gets out of your control and starts to bash everything in front of her. I think it's a fun but risky character to play, and that she wants to fight with everyone she sees matches my motivation profile. That's why I will play this game with this character. In the game as a jungler, the characters I play and my opponent play are characters that kill crashers in the jungle very quickly. However, since my character is much stronger in the early stage of the game due to her lifesteal feature, I do not hesitate to encounter the opposing jungler at the low level. And as I guessed, we meet at the same place almost the same time. As soon as I see the opponent, I jump on him, stun him and kill him, bringing my team ahead. After killing the opponent and killing the Scuttle Crab, I run the other Scuttle Crab because if I take him too, I will gain a lot of XP difference from the opposing jungler. I kill Scuttle Crab and I go to the bush without being seen. As I predicted, the opposing jungler comes here and I kill him once more and destroy his hope of winning the game for him. If we don't sell the game anymore, the probability of losing game is very low. The game progresses a little and void grumps appear. I also inform my teammates that I will go to void grumps and I base. In the meantime, I ask my friend in the top lane to throw wards in the void grumps, just in case. And as I expected, the opposing jungler appears while getting void grams. Fortunately, our team's top laner managed to steal one. Then a small fight breaks out and we kill the opposing jungler once more. Then we turn to the opponent's top laner and just as we think we got him, he flashes away and runs away. We win in every way. The game continues a little while. I am killing my creatures in my own jungle. I think of going to the dragon and I ask our team's support to throw wards to the dragon. He throws his ward immediately and just as I am throwing a thank you emote to him, the opposite jungler appears in the dragon pit. I instantly send my ultimate there and catch the opposing jungler off guard once more. Then we go to the bot lane and get 2 kills from here. On top of that, the opposing jungler, who still hasn't learned his lesson, comes once more and we kill him with a nice outplay. Let's watch it.
Ürünleri alamayacaklar.
Hepsi kaçıyorlar.
Now the game is progressing 3-15. My team won with a devastating advantage and since we made a considerable gold difference, we continue the game until the early surrender time comes. As the game progresses, we continue to grow like a snowball by getting more kills. The game soon ends. The opposing team starts the early surrender vote and we win the game. As you can see, I played the whole game trying to narrow down the opposing jungler and my team listened to me and gave me the vision by throwing the wards I wanted. And so we won the game with strategy, communication and good play. All I did was to set myself up for success by being at the right place at the right time. We got 27 kills against tier 9, we got 12,000 gold lead at the end, we got all the objectives against them having nearly nothing and most importantly, we didn't throw the game. And here is the gold graph. As you can see, after that 3 minutes where we start to get the gold advantage, there wasn't any time that we actually start losing it. So we just increased the gold gap every minute till we eventually won by them surrendering at the 5th minute. Learning from competition wise in League of Legends, I played League of Legends mostly with my friends or the community I'm in. So there is always a fun with others element in it. And even playing alone, you have to work with other players to win, so there is always a little bit of a team effort in the game, and those are the reasons I like League of Legends and keep coming back over the years. Thank you for listening.